families. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
The government's witch hunt against Vice Admiral Norman has collapsed, but has exposed the ruthlessness of a Prime Minister who was willing to destroy the career of a naval officer who served his nation with distinction. Why? Because he raised questions about a lucrative pork barrel deal on an important naval deal. So what we've seen is the shocking lengths this Prime Minister will go to interfere in the legal system to help cronies of the Liberal Party. But to attempt to destroy an Admiral's career is way over the line. I'm asking the Prime Minister to stand in this House today to apologize to Vice Admiral Norman and his family.
The Honourable Minister of Justice.
Mr. Speaker, as the honourable member well knows, the RCMP, which did the initial investigation, operates independently of government. The Public Prosecution Service, which looks at the evidence gathered by the RCMP and decides whether to lay charges, which proceeds with the prosecution if it decides to proceed, and then in this case decides to stay the proceedings, also operates independently of government, independently of my office, independently of the Prime Minister's office. And the Director of the Public Prosecution Service stated that today, as she stated in February, that there was no outside...
The Honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
Oh, he left out one important point. It was a star Liberal MP, a former decorated general, who stepped forward and was willing to testify against this Prime Minister and his own government over this harassment of Admiral Norman. So this is much bigger than defending the cronyism of the Liberal Party of Canada, which the Attorney General has been defending as of late. This is about the rule of law in Canada. So why is the Prime Minister refusing to stand up, to apologize to Canadians, to explain himself, and to launch an independent investigation into the behavior of his government?
The Honourable Minister of Justice. Order.
Mr. Speaker, the only thing I agree with the honourable member's statement is that this is about the rule of law in Canada. And indeed, the rule of law in Canada, Mr. Speaker, functioned very well. From the RCMP beginning with its investigation, through the Public Prosecution Service acting independently and making decisions based on the evidence as it came through. Mr. Speaker, this Public Prosecution Service operates independently of government. It operated independently of government. It made appropriate decisions. Mr. Speaker, it proves that the rule of law is alive and well in Canada. The system works well.